Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Alexandra Jane, and in today's video we're going to be doing an Alexis Ren inspired yoga workout. A few months ago I followed Alexis Ren's workout program. It was a 1-month program challenge, and I did a full review about that challenge here, and she still does have an app available. So her program was based a lot around Pilates-like movements, and a lot of those incorporate very well into a yoga practice, so that's what I did with this practice. This practice will definitely be a bit more intense than a traditional yoga practice, so make sure to take any breaks that you need, drink some water, do whatever you need to do, but try and get through the whole practice if you can, and if you can't, then come back to it and build up to it. So we'll start the practice lying down on our backs. I will meet you there.
We'll begin the practice lying on our backs, so find a comfortable reclined position. Bring the feet together and the knees apart. Bring the hands to the stomach and start to connect to the breath. With each inhale, the stomach rises. And with each exhale, the stomach falls. Try to fill your lungs completely and create space for that breath. Now I'd like you to set an intention for this practice. A reason for dedicating this next moment to yourself. Try to release tension in the body. And slowly bring both feet to the floor. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Right foot comes to the left knee. Flex the right foot and then bring the left leg in towards you. Grab the back of the hamstring. Grab the back of the thigh. Both feet flexed. So imagine that your left knee is being pulled towards you while your right knee is moving away from you. Keep the spine long, neck long. Stretching out through the right hip. One more long inhale. And long exhale, bring the left foot to the floor. Keep the right foot on the left knee. Hands come by the hips, and inhale, lift the hips up. And exhale to lower. We have 4 more. Inhale to lift. And exhale, lower. 3 more. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Belly button to spine. Lift and lower. Lift and hold. If it's too intense for you to hold with just one leg, then feel free to bring your right foot to the floor as well. 3 more breaths here. 2, you're doing great. Keep lifting the hips up. 1 more breath. Inhale, the right foot comes up to the sky, and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, we come back down. Bring the left foot to the right knee. Left foot flexed, right knee comes in towards the chest, both feet flexed. Left knee moving away from you. Stretch through the left hip. Stay gentle, we're just getting started. 2 more breaths here. Long neck. And slowly bring the right foot to the floor. Hands come by the hips. And inhale to lift the hips up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep the left knee open, left hip open. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Left foot flexed. And we lower. Inhale to lift, and we hold. Keep opening up through the left hip. If this is too intense, the left foot comes to the floor. 3 more breaths. 2. And 1. Inhale, the left leg comes up towards the sky. And exhale to lower, vertebrae by vertebrae. Both feet come to the floor. Knees fall towards the right side. Hands come behind the head, or they can reach forward. We're going to do a few crunches here. 10, to be exact. So we inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Knees come towards the left side. 10 on this side. Lift and lower for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Hands come by the hips, both feet to the ground. Bring the feet in towards the hands, towards the fingertips. Make sure that the feet are parallel and hip-width distance apart. Inhale to lift the hips up, and we're just going to bring the knees out towards the side, and then they will naturally come back in. So we'll do 10 like that, so you bring the knees out and in. For 9, 8, hips stay up, 6, belly button towards spine, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we hold it here with the legs parallel to each other, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. Bring the knees towards the chest and start to rock forward and backwards until you come to a seated position. Extend the right leg out in front of you. Left foot comes to the inner thigh. Inhale to find length through the spine, and exhale, fold over the right leg. Right toes pointing up towards the sky. If it's comfortable for your neck, you can release the head down. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale to lift. Extend the left leg. Right foot comes to the inner thigh. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. We're working on stretching through the back side of the left leg. Try to keep length through the back so that the bottom of the back, the lower back, is long, and maybe release the head down. 1 more breath here. And inhale to lift. Bend both knees. We'll make our way to hands and knees. Hands are underneath the shoulders and the knees are underneath the hips. A few cat-cows. Inhale to lift the head and the hips up. Open through the chest. Exhale, push the ground away from you, chin towards chest. Inhale to open. Exhale, push the floor away from you, round through the back. 2 more. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale for a neutral spine. We're going to work on strengthening a little bit now. So what we're going to do is bring the right knee out towards the right side. From here, we're going to draw circles with the knee, 10 in each direction. If you would like an extra challenge, extend the right leg. So we're going to do 10 circles towards the front. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Beautiful job. For 3, 2, and 1. Towards the back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep with me. I know it burns. 3, 2, and 1. Place the right foot on the ground. The right foot is in line with the left knee. Inhale to rise. Right hand to right leg. Left hand comes towards the right side. Side body stretch. Left hand to left hip. Right hand towards the left. Flow to the right. To the left. Flow to the right. Maybe the left hand comes down to the floor this time. To the right. To the left. 1 more flow. To the right. And to the left. Hold it here and extend the right leg up. Option to have the knee bent. It's a little bit easier, or you can have the leg extended. Right hand comes to the right hip. We're going to do more leg circles. So let's do 10 towards the front. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Towards the back. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hold. 4 more breaths. Belly button towards spine. The whole body's engaged. 3 more breaths. Can you bring the leg up a little bit higher? A little bit higher. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And exhale, slowly lower it down and come back to hands and knees. Left knee comes out towards the side. Make sure that your right knee is underneath the right hip, or maybe a little bit more towards the center if it helps you find your balance. Lift the left knee up. Option to keep the knee bent or to extend the leg. We'll do 10 circles towards the front for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Towards the back for 10, 9, 8. You're probably feeling it a little bit more on this side now. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the left foot to the ground in line with the right knee and inhale to rise. Left hand, left leg, right hand towards the left side. Right hand, left, right knee, right hip. Left hand towards the right. Flow back to the left, to the right. Move slowly in with your breath towards the left. Right hand towards the floor or on the knee, on the hip, and towards the left. Towards the right. One more flow. Towards the left and towards the right. So your right hand, right knee, and left foot all in one line. We're going to keep that left foot in that line, but lift it up. Left foot is flexed or pointed. You choose, but it is engaged so that the whole leg is engaged as well. Left hand on the left hip, 10 circles to the front for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Towards the back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. 5 breaths here. Can you lift it a little bit higher? I don't know if I can, but I'm trying. 4 more breaths. Push through the right hand, belly button towards the spine. 3 more. Lift the leg up. 2 more. Lift it up. Maybe you're starting to shake a little bit. 1 more breath. We're almost there. Lift it up a little bit higher and exhale. Lower down. Come back to hands and knees if you would like to tap your hips a little bit. Gluteus maximus, then you can. And then come back to hands and knees. Extend the right leg towards the back and then the left. We're in plank pose. Make sure that the fingers are spread wide. Push into the hands and exhale. The hips come up towards the sky. Inhale to come back to plank. Exhale. Hips to the sky. Keep bringing the belly button towards the spine. Inhale forward. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale forward. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale, lift. Inhale forward. And exhale, lift. Bring it back forward. Hold it here. And now we're going to lower on a count of 5. Option to bring the knees down, but if you can, try to keep them lifted. We lower for 5, 4. The elbows hug in towards the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Lie down for a moment to come back to the breath. And the next poses that we're going to do are back strengthening poses, which was included in her program. And I think that it's really great for yoga and just for our lives to do some back strengthening poses. So bring the hands behind the head, forehead to the ground. We're going to push the tops of our feet into the ground and lift our upper body up. We'll start with 5, elbows open out to the side, hands behind the head, push the tops of the feet into the ground, and we lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, lift, and last one, hold it here. Keep breathing. Can you lift up a little bit higher? Keep the elbows open. 1 more long inhale. And exhale, lower it down. Make your way back up to downward facing dog, hips towards the sky. If you're having trouble figuring out the length between the fingers and the hands, come through plank. Fingers spread wide so that we have some stability in the hands. And exhale, bring the hips up. Make sure that the feet are hip-width distance apart or wider. We're here for a few breaths, so pedal out through the legs. Begin to find length in the legs. Stretch it out. And now begin to walk the feet towards the front of the mat. Ragdoll. Feet hip-width distance apart. Grab the elbows, bend the knees. Maybe you rock from side to side. Maybe you begin to shake your head yes or no. Take any movements that feel good for you today. This is your practice. Come back to your intention, your reason for practicing. Come back through center, and vertebrae by vertebrae we rise. Slowly. Head comes up last. Tadasana, hands by the side. Option to keep the feet hip-width distance or to bring the big toes together, small space in between the heels. You choose. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Gaze at the floor. Exhale, step or jump back. Plank to chaturanga or knees to the ground. Bend the elbows. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Neck stays long. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. 2, fingers spread wide. Push into the hands. Gaze between the feet or between the knees. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Right knee towards right elbow. Left elbow. Right elbow, and lift the leg up. 1 more time like that. Right elbow. Left elbow. Right elbow. Beautiful job, yogis. Right foot in between the hands. Bring the hands to the floor in front of the right foot and lift the left leg up for a supported warrior 3 pose. So imagine that the head to the heel is in one line. Bend the right leg as much as you need to. And if you can, we'll come to a full warrior 3 and bring the hands to prayer position in front of the chest. Option to extend the arms back or forward if you would like an extra challenge. Slowly bring the left foot back down for lunge pose. Hands in prayer position in front of the heart and bring the left, find your balance, bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Push the hands together. Gaze to the right side or up to the sky. Try to get your hands to the center of your heart. Inhale to come back up to lunge and exhale, warrior 2. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Gaze comes over the right hand. Reverse your warrior, left hand, left leg. Right hand towards the left side. Extend the right leg for reverse trikonasana and then bring the arms forward and down. For an extra challenge, try to bring the right hand off of the right leg in front so that you're using your core to keep the body lifted. 1 more long inhale and long exhale. Inhale to lift. Hands to the hips, feet come parallel. Inhale, find length through the spine, and exhale, forward fold. Feet are parallel, hands can come to the floor. And actually, if you're having trouble bringing the hands to the floor, it can help to widen the stance a little bit more. Imagine that your head is going to touch the floor one day. And if your head is touching the floor, then bring the feet in a little bit closer together so you're still getting that stretch. 2 more breaths. 1. Hands to the hips and inhale, long spine, we rise. Hands come to frame the front right foot. Step it back for plank. Inhale here. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. 2. 1. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip. Push through both hands evenly. Left knee to the outside of the left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow, and rise. Left elbow, right elbow, left elbow, and step the foot through. Both hands come in front of the left foot and lift the right foot up off the floor, supported warrior three. One line from the head to the heel. Option to bend the left knee as much as you need to. For an extra challenge, let's bring the hands up off of the floor. They can come to prayer position, or towards the back, or towards the front. Belly button towards spine. The whole body is engaged. And exhale, step the right foot back. Hands come to prayer position in front of the heart. Keep the heel lifted. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Push into the hands, open through the shoulders. If the right knee comes to the ground, that's okay. If you're having trouble finding balance, that's okay. Bring the knee down. Gaze to the left side or up towards the sky. One more long inhale. And long exhale. Inhale to lift up towards your lunge. Keep that belly button in towards the spine. Warrior two, right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Arms long. The shoulders are over the hips and the gaze is over the left hand. Find strength in this warrior pose. Reverse your warrior. Right hand, right leg. And extend the left leg. Come forward and down, Trikonasana. Right hand up towards the sky, and the gaze is up at the right hand. For an extra challenge, you bring the left hand off of the leg. Use your core strength. And inhale to rise, feet come parallel. Grab the hands behind the back. If you have trouble with the opening in the shoulders here, then grab the elbows, it will be a little bit easier. Inhale to lift through the heart, gaze comes up, and exhale, forward fold. So we have either our hands clasped or we're holding on to our elbows. 3 breaths. 2. 1. Inhale to lift. Gaze comes to the right foot points forward. Both hands come to frame the front right foot. Step the right foot back for plank. Right hand comes underneath the face. And come over onto your right side for a side plank. We're going to do a few pulses here, 5 to be exact. So we inhale to lift the hips up, exhale, lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hold it here. Stay there. I'm moving to the other side. Slowly come back through center. Left hand comes underneath the face. And we roll over onto our left side. Option to bring the left knee down if this is too intense. We'll lift the hips up and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Front plank. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll slowly lower it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lie here for a moment. And we'll do one more heart opener, which will also be a back strengthener. Clasp the hands behind the back. This time we're going to lift our upper and lower body. Forehead comes to the floor, and on an inhale, we lift our upper body and the lower body. Try to keep the feet towards each other so they aren't spread too far apart. Can you lift up your upper body a little bit more? Can you lift up the legs a little bit more? Upper body, legs. Upper body and legs. One more time. We lift and legs. Exhale to lower it down. Child's pose. Amazing job. Come to lie on your backs. We meet in a reclined position. Arms come to T or cactus. We'll end with some twists. Option to simply bring both knees over to the right side, or if you would like to also work on the internal rotation of the hips, you're going to place the left knee over the right knee, And the hips come over to the left side, and the knees come over to the right side. A few breaths here, gaze up at the sky or over the left shoulder. Inhale to come back up. Take the same variation as you did on the other side. If you're working on the internal rotation of the hips, the right knee comes over the left, hips move towards the right, and the knees fall towards the left. Try to keep both shoulders grounded. Gaze to the sky or over to the right side. Come back to your natural breath. Slow everything down. And inhale to come back up. Extend both legs to prepare for Shavasana, our final resting posture. We'll take a few breaths together. We'll do the square breath. So you inhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to yourself. Take a moment to integrate the practice. Slowly begin to deepen the inhales and the exhales. Bring movement back into the body, the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms up overhead and come to roll on your right side. Use the arm underneath you as a pillow. And feel held by the earth, by the floor beneath you. Push into the hands to come up to seated. Try to keep the eyes closed if possible. Hands come to the knees. Come back to your intention. Hands in prayer position in front of the heart, and bow the forehead towards the hands in gratitude for yourself and for this practice. Namaste, yogis. I hope that you're feeling good and you're feeling proud of yourself for taking on this challenge, this yoga practice that's also a lot of strength. If you have any questions, then make sure to leave them in the comments below, and any comments are always appreciated as well. Have a great rest of the day.